Top Fuel Eliminator round number 2. Defending Automobile Club of Southern California Hot Rod Reunion champion, Jim Murphy, a 4-time March Meet champion. And speaking of the March Meet, the 50th annual March Meet will be here the first weekend in March in 2008. And Murph is looking for win number 5. Jim Murphy out of Santa Rosa. Goes up against the Raisin Farmer Denver Shoots out of Fresno. Denver, a guy who has driven both front-motored and the conventional rear-engine dragster. Jim Murphy, a little bit of history here. The first Nitro funny car driver over 230 miles an hour. And he did that way back in 1973 at the Ontario Motor Speedway. A good shot of Murphy in the cockpit there. These guys almost look like a space capsule at the wheel of one of these cars. Both drivers are pre-stage. Shoots the last to stage. But Jim Murphy, long gone. Jim Murphy, wow. Welcome back to the 570s. 578 at over 250 miles an hour, 253. Murphy's going to the semifinals. Denver Shoots goes 584, 247, which would win most races, but not with the guy in the other lanes going 578. Pete Kaiser and Adam Sorokin. Adam Sorokin, one of the few Top Fuel drivers that has those 570 time slip. He is the quickest at 570 with a 3. Qualified in the number 7 spot, which is a little bit of surprise with that car. Pete Kaiser, a former March Meet champion. So Kaiser and Sorokin. Bobby McLennan walks away from the Brian Van Dyke, Adam Sorokin-driven dragster. Pete Kaiser is pre-stage. And Adam goes up and spoke. That was a little bit of a surprise. Pete Kaiser, 604, 219. Adam, the Smoky, 664. And I'll tell you, in that pair, if you told me a 604 was going to win that race, I would have taken your money right then. Jason Ritchie, the former Automobile Club of Southern California Hot Rod Reunion, A Fuel champion. Now in Top Fuel Eliminator, Dave Smith, Nitro Fever, Pac West Trailers Dragster. Jason would like to be one of those guys that can say, hey, I'm a 2-time champion. And Shannon Stewart, Bob Richardson's circuit breaker car. The burnout by Ritchie, Shannon Stewart comes to the stop in the near lane. Shannon Stewart, a veteran driver at the wheel of Top Fuel Dragsters, used to run his own car a number of years ago, took over the driving chores for Bob Richardson's circuit breaker. Changed from that blue paint job to the red paint job, and this car's been all of a sudden like, wow, change colors, we're going to run 580s. So Ritchie and Stewart, Northern California, Jason Ritchie. In Southern California, Shannon Stewart. Starting line advantage to Jason Ritchie. Jason Ritchie, check it out. 594 and clicked it early to a 214 as Shannon Stewart was out of the throttle at 622, 194. In the final pair, in round number 2, the former national champion, Rick White, the auto-powered dragster of Chuck Neal out of San Diego, will be in the lane closest to you. And Brad Thompson, the LG Blessed by Salem Harley-Davidson dragster, over on the far side of the lane he likes. Brad Thompson not only races Top Fuel Eliminator here at Auto Club Formosa Raceway, he is your Pro ET champion in the Summit ET Racing Series here at Auto Club Formosa Raceway. Thompson, who qualified in the 570s, and that is the 3rd driver in Top Fuel Eliminator history to get a 570 elapsed time. But he's up against one of them Bad Jose's and Rick White, the former national champ. Thompson in round 1 slowed to a 590. That kind of surprised a lot of us. We thought this car was going to be like on rails and click off nothing but 570 elapsed time. Brad Thompson, welcome back to the 570s. 576, and he clicked it early there at only 229 miles an hour. Rick White, 596, was coming on big time at the top end, 247 miles an hour. But Brad Thompson going to the semis.